let's go find something fun. It's already looking pretty good. Even yesterday, I was editing the video that I made, little intro, just trying to get the kit together. And I was yapping away for sure, but then I got to the editing and you know, the more I cut it up, the less fun it was to watch. The more polished I tried to make it, the less, like, it lost its energy. And now I realize that most of the people I watch, they don't edit much. They kind of just go for it and they don't waste footage. They just include it. And they're not necessarily trying to make themselves look better than they are. Yeah, they're not trying to polish it too much. That's real. And I guess that's what I like. So I think I'm gonna try and stick to that. That's a rule I made up right now. We're gonna stick to the footage. So I'm gonna try not to, you know, pretend too much here. I guess that's in right now, but I like it. I've always liked it. And that's why I like, whoa, it's getting slippery. Okay, maybe let me put this down. And see how we're gonna get down this hill. Isn't this action-packed? Whoa! This is part of the fun. Oh, shoot. This is part of the fun. It's so wet. Whoa. And slushy. All the snow has melted and formed this ice. And I'm holding all this stuff. Whoa. Yeah. Oh boy. How are we gonna get it back up is the question. There's some mountain bike trails in this ravines. People all over come and mountain bike, and it's really good. But now in the winter, there's nobody here because it's quite icy. Let's try over here. Now the trick is not to fall in the water. Yeah, that's it. Check it out. That looks cool. That's enough of, there's something here. Yeah, right here. Boom. Boom. Ah, there we go. It's actually warm. I didn't expect that. Enough chit chat. Let's go. So I just stuffed things in a bag. I just stuffed it all in. I said, come on, man. Let's go. I see why people use tripods now. You know, there's those tripods. They're kind of simple. I might see if I can get one, but you know, I don't mind. It takes a little longer to set this one up. One thing I have to remember to bring is some pliers. Because when it's cold, it gets hard to open these little bolts. All right, got this thing going. Let's start with something small, I guess. Yeah, let's start with something small. Just a warm up. We've got 2 hours today. I gotta go pick up my son. And so I don't have a lot of time, and I waited for too long. I'm doing some work at home. And I had to do that first. But that's okay. I'm glad I made it. That's a victory. As long as I'm out here, that's a victory. Doesn't matter if it works or it doesn't work. That's just extra. It's just extra now. Brushes. That's funny, all those things I was talking about yesterday, holding the brushes, blah, 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 it kind of went out the window. All the setup fine tuning. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to do that. I just think that, you know, it was a little like, I think that's when procrastination comes in. It's like, well, I'm going to do this first and then I'm going to paint. I'm going to do this first and then, no, you got to go out figure it out as you go. And you know, I'm saying this to myself. Figure it out as I go. Yeah, I'm curious who's watching this. Who are you that's watching it? Are you an artist? Are you someone who wants to do this? Are you someone who's just like at home looking for something to watch? I guess you're someone like me, because I'm usually looking for cool people doing cool things, and I like that. Okay, colors. All right. And I've got my terps here. I didn't bring any medium, so we'll see how that works, because I just couldn't figure it out. I just had to go. Okay, let's go. Lay out a palette. Titanium white, that should be enough. Spanish earth. Okay, Spanish earth works. You know, I see on YouTube a lot of painters who keep their palettes loaded, and they have a box they can close it and take it, but it's like loaded, crusty paint. I don't know. I can't do that. I can't do that for some reason. Indian yellow. Let's see, what else do I have here? Let's do a yellow. This is Hansa yellow medium. Sure. Let's do a Prussian blue. Sure. Ah, Prussian blue. Okay, Prussian blue. Prussian blue, another one. Norma. Yeah, this is probably cheap paint, but it is what it is. This is a sample, gambling sample. Whoa, cadmium. That's a strong color. That's too bad, because we're gonna mute it all down. Maybe a green? Sure. Like an oxide, chromium oxide. Sure. Chromium oxide is nice. That's it. Maybe an ochre. And I'm hoping to get this 5x7 and an 8x10 done. So I think it's 2:30 now, 2:30 p.m. right now. I'm gonna aim to be out of here in an hour and a half. All right, enough of that. Let's keep the white handy. And put this away. All right, that's good enough. Good enough. Ah, you know what I forgot? The most important tool, my palette knife. That's crazy. But you know what? We've got an alpha knife that we'll have to do for today. Palette knife, how did I forget that? Oh, brutal. That's brutal. Absolutely brutal. But as I was saying yesterday, you gotta adapt. So. Okay, and no pencil. Brutal. But you know what? We're out here. We're having fun. Alright, let's go. And that's not opening. Thank you. Yeah, it's just a test. Just a test. Nothing to see here. Just a test. So it's gonna be like something like that. And then up here, it's hard to squish everything in because you gotta have to fake it and like make everything small and squish it all in. There's this like under the bridge. Oh, a duck! There's a cool duck there. Oh, cute little thing. There's a duck there. There's a little duck that goes here. There's a little hers. There's some rocks. Some rocks there. There's a flat there. And then there's this concrete barrier. That's a bridge. It's there. And yeah. Let's see that. And then there's this really cool bank here. And then there's another bank here. Yeah. See, it all goes out the window when you come out here. Okay, I'm just gonna put some snow in. all the snowy bits to just kind of delineate a little bit what's going on. Wow. Put this in the wrong spot. Yeah, okay, well. That's the bridge, so. Okay, well, let's just do it. Let's just get the big shape. And then up to here, I guess. Oh, geez. See, now this is where the medium would be super helpful. But I'm just going to use a touch of turp. And it's not enough. There you go. All right. That's changing already. Like, that's not even in here. That's changing already. So I'm just gonna, I guess I'm looking at that hill. Let's see what happens now. I don't think the river is gonna make it in. Anyway. Doesn't matter. It's all right. It's all right. Just adapt to what's happening. There we go. Enjoy the outdoors. It's beautiful today. It's like it's got some of these little trees. There we go. And the claw hand is starting to develop. I think I'm getting sidetracked by details. Yeah, no, those are details. All right, so that's what we're gonna do, but we're gonna come back to it. Yeah, those are details. So let's not get sidetracked by details. Get the whole thing in first. All right, so here's some. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Those are cool. Those are cool details, though. There we go. All right. Let's get this. It's like a reddish, purpley kind of mass. indications of things is good enough. Okay, the top is done. Whatever. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. We got that big one to get to. We got that big one to get to. Don't get caught up. There it is. It's like a green. It's like a greenish umber. Okay. Yeah. Let's just go. Let's go for it. Go, 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 go. No hesitation. Come on. Go, go, go. There we go. There we go. And it's like a dugout sand erosion. Little brown. Brown. And it's like chopping into the snow there, and that doesn't make sense, but who cares? No one's sitting here complaining. Not even going to show you the view because it's just for me to know. And then when people look at the painting, they're looking at the painting. They're not looking at how accurate it is. And we're not trying to catch it's not a portrait. It's like a feeling. We're trying to get away with a feeling here. Feeling of like, and I don't even know what that feeling is. Serenity, quiet. What is the feeling? I don't know. So let's fill some spaces here with these colors. Yeah, a little more muted. Yeah. There we go. Okay, where am I looking at? Where am I looking at? And there we go. Now we've got some detail overlapping. Okay, we're in a good spot. Because now we're doing things like this, that is like detail. And there we go. That bridge moved down now. Okay, we need a square brush. Okay. Okay. So it was more about the hill than I anticipated. It was that hill that was cool. Let's see. Alright, that's not bad. We just have to finish the bottom now. I feel like halfway in we can walk away. Maybe some details of the tree, but like that's pretty good. Maybe a detail of this little tower. There's a little tower up there. It's really cute. It's like da 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 da. It's like right there. But it's a little bit more muted. Yeah, it's like an architectural detail. Yeah, there we go. And then there's this like blue building, and it's way too far in the corner, but I'm gonna include it there as like because it's a cool. And I love those unnatural sort of. There we go. Just like the little pops of color that like draw your eye. And maybe it's way too far in the corner, but I'm gonna put some branches on top of this whole section here. So maybe that will be fun. Okay, let's continue putting on some color. This is the main brush right now that I'm using. Let's cut some of these like Okay, and then there's like stuff going on here, and there's a cutting here, and there's some stones here. So those stones are cool. Those stones are cool. It's like jagged, sharp lines. And let's see if we can do the river. The river is sort of like a grayish. Yeah. Let's see. And it's like basically the sky color. I'm just gonna put it in. It's just like a placeholder. And then come back with colors on top, like grays on top. Because there's some black reflections, like right by the turn there. There's some of these black reflections. Okay, let's not get caught up there. These ducks are hanging out. Check out these ducks. They're just eating. I love it. Okay. Ah. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of ochres, and that Spanish earth was good. And I'm just like kind of pixelating things and putting in blobs of color. Just as like a placeholder almost. It's like a reminder. And then I'll come in and do like more detail. Kind of finding my way through the painting, and a lot of it is building up these like dots of paint through the leaves. I don't know. I think that's enough for me. It creates a lot of what I'm looking for. It's like an abstract brushstroke. And oh, here it is. All right, so these stones down here, they're like covered with snow. Okay. Okay, that's good enough base here. So under this bridge, there's a big ochre thing, and maybe more snow here. I'm just gonna put some snow down, and then let's see what happens. Okay, that snow wasn't as bright as I like. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so we've got something now. And up there, we need a little bit more filler. There we go. And there we got here. There you go. Okay, something like that. Where there's snow, where I see it. And there we go. Then we can come back with detail. And even so. The sky is poking through all this vegetation here. Okay. Yeah, okay, not to overdo it. There you go. Okay. Get in there. We're almost there. Like when I'm feeling like the need to do stuff like this, where the blacks come in, and that's way too blue. Like these detailed black areas, that's when I know I'm close. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Is that good? Is it good? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's get these dark areas in. Okay. Let's darken that a little bit. Okay. All right. Come on. Okay, we're pushing this now. Yeah, getting up to 40 minutes. I think we should call it very soon, and let's figure out how to finish it now. Okay, it's just an indication. Come on, don't go crazy. It's just an indication. I don't really like this area here, but I don't know what can I do about it. I didn't even use yellow once. A little greener area there. Kind of like mossy trees here, but they're more dark. I didn't bring a brush like that, which sucks. It's going crazy now. All right, cool. Now, let's do those really dark ones. Those really dark trees there. They're so cool, but you don't have time to do them. Okay. Let's do another one here. Yeah, these darker tree trunks, they're like random, right? Like they're not what is there, but they add so much. Yeah, I'm cutting across like that. And it's going like that. You know? Okay, that's good. That's good. That's it. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Feel the water here. There we go. And I got paint on my boots. I knew it. What do you fuck? What do you expect? Get paint on your boots immediately. I was stressing out about this bridge and I'm just kind of plopping it in. Alright, let's do some darks. Yeah. This is some detail. I feel like there's not enough there. There's some dark there. There's some darks there. That's not enough. That's pretty dark there. It's almost black there. Yeah, I don't want to ruin it. Let's call it. Let's make this a little bit more random. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm done. That's it. Done. Like this is the point now where you have to fight it. You have to fight it because you want to just like add all this detail. That you could be ruining it, like right there. That was too much paint. I don't like that. Now I have to remove it. Now you're messing things up. Leave it. Yeah. Leave it. God damn it. Okay, done. That was a success. That was actually better than I thought. Now I'm trying to debate whether I should go or I should stay. It's about 3:20, so that was like an hour and a half. I'm getting cold. No, I'm getting cold. Oh, my feet are getting cold, so maybe I need better boots next time. But it was good. Now I'm debating, do I start another one? A big one takes about another hour, and so it's 3:30, 4:30. It's gonna start getting dark. I think I'm gonna call it. One is better than none, and even though I feel like, I just wanna do it, I gotta get this thing out of the easel because I keep touching it and I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna mess it up if I keep touching it. All right, so let's do that. Let's get it out of the easel. And I think it's wise to pack it in and come out again. Yeah. That's good enough. I'm definitely gonna have to wash things better when I get home. I'm just gonna pack it up. Okay. I'm debating. I usually clean my palette, but there's a lot of paint on here. But there's no saving this. It's gonna dry. And even if I come back to it tomorrow, it's all gonna be all dry. And so I'm just gonna clean it. That's my rule. I clean my palette every time I go out painting, and it's no big deal. Okay, here it is. That painting setup, where this now dislodges, and we can put something in the back, something in the front, right in the middle. You got it safe in there. Okay, here we go. Boom. We did it. And it was invigorating. If I was home doing that, the images is just different. It's just different because you're like comfortable. And there's no urgency. And I feel like, you know, that urgency, and you know, hold on, I'm gonna fall. Oh, oh, geez. Okay, let's try again. You know, this is what I'm talking about. The urgency in the studio is great. You can create that when you really got to get something out. But trying to climb an icy hill without spilling, falling, and ruining all your work, that's also something. Now let's do this one. Oh boy. But yeah, lately that's what I've been needing to do. And I'm gonna try and get my painting, a little bit more loose too. And not get so precious about it. That should be something fun to try, experiment with. Oh, it's easier on the way up, I guess. Okay, don't fall here. Okay, made it. I think that was the tough part. I made all these painting supports and try get more canvas board out with me, but I honestly think like one or two. Let's work up to two. Let's work up to like an 8x10 next time. That's the goal next time. Because I realized, you know, it might be like 15 minutes more for an 8x10. Because you already got the colors, everything. You just have to make bigger marks in the beginning. And it's a little bit more space to play with. I don't know. Yeah, my wife's calling me. It's like, where the hell is this guy? Now, hopefully that first video or the footage that I took on the balcony will make sense. Because I actually went out. And maybe I'm planning to go out one more time. And then put it all together and maybe even find some footage of the old paintings that I was doing and put it in and see what comes out. Let's see what comes out. If it's entertaining to watch, I hope it'll be fun. And I'm having fun doing it. Oh yeah. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Are you someone who paints? Did you see some silly stuff, or did you learn anything new? And hopefully I've inspired you to go outside and do something fun and creative. See you on the next one.